Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Let me fix this light here because today is somehow a particular day for me and I can feel it. The twin flame journey. So I want to forget about the cards a little bit to explain this thing and what I've come up with. It's a very particular journey and into this like Scorpio or this transformation that I have undergone and I keep talking about yet I can't talk about. Maybe it's time for me to speak. First of all, if you're divine feminine or so called, but to me is the chaser's aspect of things. Just know that this thing was instilled in you from the soul. Most likely, this is not your first rodeo, if you feel me. He just happens to be the guy that you are setting your eyes on and like the real one this time. But the idea of like going and keep going after love is something, you, you was made that way energetically. So most likely you would have found yourself, like chasing love literally, and this kind of love was either never complete or something was missing, and in its like rawest form, the person would always like reject you till you meet your twin flame. And I don't believe you meet your twin flame at first, quite frankly. I think you're introduced to that kind of idea as well by having false twins. I I was not even a psychic like I thought I was. I always had like visions and everything until I met my false twin. I I don't know what it was, like a decision. I know what it was now, but I can't share it here. Is it going to be yes or no? And I tossed like a coin. That's how I used to do it, But I remember my false twin. He's the one who set this one here in motion. I thought it was a game, and then I started really, really liking it. And in order to figure out what this one false twin here was doing, I kept tossing my coin until I started like buying one of these decks here. And I learned tarot because of him. Now, the first false twin, or if you're lucky enough to meet your twin flame like directly, he's going to rock your world. He's going to, you're walking towards him thinking that everything is all right with you. Whoever is going to awaken your soul or like push you onto this like twin flame journey here is here to mess it all up for you. And it's like that initial soul shock. You over there like thinking you're in la la land, beautiful. I've met my person. This is just going to be perfect. Yeah, the furthest thing from that. To me, the problem is that your person feels this initial shock as well, which is why they start running, doing what they do, which is running. My false twin destroyed my life. And I'm laughing it off today. Yeah, but back then, believe me, I was not laughing or anything. He destroyed my life. When I met him, I had mixed family, pleasure, and work all together for him, and it blew up in my face. I will never forget that, but I'm very and speaking of that experience, you have to know how to control your energy as a divine feminine, because the first thing, my first reaction when these people came from me, yeah, believe me, when these people came from me, yeah, was like, I'm gonna curse the hell out of you. And initially, that's the feeling I got. Like, that was the only way I could deal with that pain, because I figured out I'm a witch, why not? Not anymore. You have transformed into this Scorpio energy and whatsoever when you can forgive, people who have treated you in the worst way possible. And the way I was feeling about these people in this life here, I can never speak it out, is between me and my God. Quite frankly, that's how far it went. So, And this one, false twin or whoever catalyzer, you will have a hard time forgetting him. You know why? Because of the initial thing or whatever he set off or unlocked, for you, unforgettable. Which is why for a long time you're going to still keep on like comparing him to whatever you're experiencing. So in an attempt to bounce off of my false twin, I met somebody else, or he took me there too, because by now I'm like really immersed into this twin flame thing. If you feel me, them two I won't forget. But when I look back, only the first false twin was meant anything, quite frankly, because he unlocked my gift, yet he's not my twin flame. Wasted a little more time. That one there was like easier to let go of, but I acknowledge him for like making me see yet again, you're not ready for this thing, until I figured out about my real twin. And believe me, my loves, when you know, you will know. This one here is the real deal, and he's not it at the same time, but I know it is him. I know because I'm a psychic and because I'm a divine feminine, that there I know it is him. How do I know? I figured it out today, which is why, me, I'm telling you, I'm ready to let it all go. Since I've received the messages, or like started receiving the true downloads about my true masculine, I'm seeing myself going down. Oh, it's time, whatever it was like a bottom, it's time for me to bounce right back off of that, to be like, you're not about to do this to me. He's taking away my energy, and same time he is rejecting me. When you meet the real one, you will know. And he's going is like, I don't know how you call it, but like drawing out the last impurities out of you, to be like, this is who I am. And you're going to see, when you're there, first thing that's going to happen, you won't want your person anymore. You're going to see them exactly for who they are. This here is no longer an energetic pool. Is something different that's happening here. He's living off of my energy. You don't have to believe me. Being blessed off of my energy. And if you don't believe me, you find yourself here most likely, surely you're resonating towards the positive, polarity. Well, guess what? They are living. If you think your true DM is an asshole, you're right. If you think he's a twisted spirit in some form, you're right. Should let you know who you are into this mirror. Yes, let's place the mirror here, because I don't care, who I'm assigned to. I know myself above all, if you feel me. And speaking of that assignment, you're just going to have to get along with the program. You guys are linked, and it's for a reason that's beyond your understanding, if you feel me. Because even when it's all said and done, if you really look at it, you'll be like, Lord, why why not somebody else? Why not the whole world, but this one here? Is because there's a reason, and you have to figure it out. Now, it's like a lot, but let me share some. If you're a real twin flame and a real divine feminine, you know yourself, I don't know, you, me, I know me, then you have to understand that, some like devil or like devilish or negative, energies can be flowing through your person easily, which is why they're the master of like this reality, even between you and them. I'm telling you, when you sit down with the Lord, most likely you're going to be poor, if you feel me. But if you mess with the devil, yeah, you better believe this one, money is going to flow through your hands, and whatever you can get, yeah, will be granted to you. This is how they do it. They worship in the negative. Figure it out. You worship in the negative, you get to have something positive, and you worship in the positive, my youth, yeah, you get to have nothing in the negative. This is exactly what's going on. So you know who you're dealing with. It's like, this one here is definitely to be continued, because I feel there's so much I got to say. But let's just start by saying this. This one energy that you're ready to die for is actually bad for you, which is why the guy is not there with you. And it's like, it's a connection, yeah. But yet you have a choice in this. And right here and now, I'm telling you, in this wave or whatever it is that I'm feeling, the only thing you can do is reject that energy to the full out extent for the moment, so that you can get a chance to change. And believe me, into that change, yeah, you're going to see a person for just a mortal, just like, flesh and blood and everything. Like, I'm not going to die for you. I have myself after all, and this twisted twin flame journey is going to teach you just that. It's particular, because at the end you get to have it all like everybody else. But believe me, the journey you would have had like a particular type of journey, and that journey is to yourself and to spirit. Really, the counterpart here, if you're a real twin flame, is just an illusion. When other people they have it, it's like a little bit is granted to you. You is another situation. Even within that connection, you don't have to believe me. The rejection, I'm telling you, is somewhat of a conspiracy, because it's not just your DM that's going to reject you in some form. It is also his surrounding. And if a karmic is involved, yeah, then she's doing exactly what she's supposed to, keeping your person away from you. But they have free will, my loves, meaning they like being there. The runner. Me, I'm glad I'm not the so-called runner, like running away from the light. If you feel me, where do they do that? But that's exactly what they're doing. I wouldn't have wanted to be that, because at the end of it, he's the one who's breaking things, if you feel me. And that is just that. Don't let these people fool you into sugarcoating this thing. Some people, human beings, because of free will, can break things. And rejecting this love, that's exactly what he's doing. To me, he likes being there, but believe me, whatever, especially if you don't give your energy to him, whatever you think is your misery, you're going to send that one, right back to him. You don't have to, believe me, it's the only way. Because when you cry, he's good. But when you decide you don't want to cry nor be obsessed, you're done, you're understanding this thing, you're fighting for yourself and all. Believe me, on the other side, he can feel it too. Like, where's my source of light? Where is my power of manifestation? If you don't know by now, divine feminine, that it lies inside of you, then I don't know what you're doing on this twin flame journey. Your masculine, he manifests because of you. And give me a second, I'm going to tell you how you manifest. The problem about these manifestations, that's the same way the karmic manifests too, especially if you're really entangled with her. The karmic, even so, she can manifest or draw manifesting energies out of you. So, another form of energy, the magician, that common picture, do you know how he manifests, with his stick, if you feel me, or just like your DM, that's where his power lies. Don't be mad at the guy if he's into, karmic situations, intimacy with many people and this and that. This is exactly how he draws his core energy. Most likely, if you're a loner, this guy here, he likes to be surrounded by a lot of people, because this is how he draws his energy. Brings me back to you, feminine, as I am figuring it out. Do you know how we manifest into the true manifestation, quite frankly? Because it's, I don't know how to explain this. If the masculine is the magician and the feminine is the high priestess, you would see with the same gift, what both would do with it, literally. And that's exactly what you're experiencing, my loves. You manifest with your womb. If something is wrong with that one, there is like things cannot be happening. And speaking of that being wrong, yeah, you understand that energies have to be flowing there too. And I am absolutely, what you call it, guilty of this one here. The more you repress and suppress your sacral energy, the less you're going to manifest. And we over here thinking, especially myself, this is what I'm out to do. I'm a nun. I'm whatever I am. I'm accepting it. Like totally, even into sacrificing that energy because me, I can do it. Oh, this is the worst thing that you can do. The energies, they have to be flowing there too into you. Like not sacrificing that for the masculine again. Then he's taking your real manifesting power and banking off of that. You have no idea. Most likely, you will see the twin flame journey again is going to force you to push what I call, the blood and the flesh back into somebody. And you'll see that in your DM. To be continued this year. But I'm telling you, you cannot allow this energy to take you down anymore. Like to me, I'm a tough one, like I'm a true spirit. I'm seeing this thing. Yesterday I found myself like just like sitting down in the dark and holding up my head to be like, I gotta get myself together. I gotta get myself together. Not that I'm doing wrong, yeah, but this feeling, it will definitely mess you up. And whoever is on the other side has got me then truly messed up, because I'm not going to accept this kind of energies. I know it's the masculine and it's not peaches and cream like you think it is. If I were you, I would change for myself and ask him to meet me after this. But this whole like depending on you and karmic and this and that, if you're a bad spirit yet again, if you're like the opposite of me yet again and we are together, I don't want your bad karma. I don't really want anything from you but the positive that I have in me. And as long as you're not ready for that masculine, let me let you go. And as I'm figuring it out, come back to terms with my body, with my intimacy, because this is how I know I'm manifesting. And blocking that energy, I'm also blocking my manifesting energy. So get back on track, my love. Find my loves. Find yourself like a decent person, to share space and time and warmth with. If you feel me, is the only way to go. Quite frankly, to be continued. Let me draw some cards. But to me, this is all said and done, for today. It's like, let's stay away from the cards. They're not going to help us much longer. Time to see this thing for what it is and to go back to life and feeling, feeling your body, that you're alive. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying to me, yes, 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 yes. But that magician energy, I just described it for you versus the high priestess. He's taking you down with him straight to hell. I don't care who I'm offending. If you want to keep on dreaming, most likely he's either a player, a liar, a cheater. Really, those kind of attributes. Somebody who is funny. A funny spirit flowing through your guy. Your particular spirit, if you find yourself here and I don't know. That's magician. Well, not anymore, my friend. It is done. And I've known it, yeah. Ever since I started getting the downloads about this guy again, that downfall. And I don't even feel like that. But I've realized it, like, this is really him doing that to me. And that twisted game of like pushing to pull you, my loves, that's exactly their game. They have to draw from your energy, and the moment they're inflated literally with it, all is like withdrawing. Not really, no. But that magician energy is flowing through your masculine. I don't care who he is, what color, what this and that. That's the one. You better believe it. That's the life he chose, by the way. Which is why my DM, I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. This Halloween and things is not for you, girl, here. This boy, me, I know what he's doing. He's paying homage, to the true powers that are giving something to him, just like all of these people, if you feel me. I don't care who I'm offending. That's the life he chose. He knows. And then they'll tell you after this, oh, I'm scared. I have to change my ways because I'm scared. They know what they're scared of. The existence that they've chose, like being magicians, is the devil that will like take this kind of things to you, which is why, when you're done, you're scared that he's going to come back to collect, which is exactly what he's going to do. Get real, my masculine. Yeah, that's the energy described for you. The energy in the life he chose, the energy that he bathed in, magician energy. Me, I wonder where the devil is. And I'm not even mad, you know. People be like, you know, you're scorned. And really? I'm living my life, my people. But me, I'm on a journey and I'm a code cracker. I will figure this thing out. And it is what it is. That's what the cards are saying. Bathing into an energy daily, using his stick to be a magician on these people. And he loved it. Don't let the guy fool you. If he tells you he's done, it's because he's scared of the outcome. Think I'm playing. He loves karmic energies. Let's get real, my loves. He loves it. To him, I'll tell you, is that King of Wands energy. To him, it makes him feel like he's on top of the world. Shout out to all of my Aquarius out there. Your person may be one. Spirit saying to me to tell you guys to look at the bigger picture. Essentially, your guy, he loves karmic energies. And believe me, stop being a fool. He's a fool. You don't have to be a fool like you. He's oblivious, you know, to the light is what he's trying to tell me. But whether you want the light or you don't want the light, you're like under some kind of light. Yeah, it's not my light. I'm telling you. And if it were, I would be in his life. Very simple. Don't be a fool for your masculine. Right now, you have to move on from him, and you know it because of that magician energy for most. Time to flip the script on these people. You have no idea. To me, this Wheel of Fortune is called no more bad days over a runner or my masculine. You don't have to believe me. You see that? Flipping the script. I'm so sorry. It's because the energy is real. Oh yes, into the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman that's actually in reverse. I'm going back to my life. You know, it's like that song from Just Stone. It says, you know, you had me, yet taking it back. I'm taking it back, taking back my life. You better believe it. Even if it means being without you. But you know, even into this hermit here, this hermit is deep for me now. You can stay who you are, but you have to make room for somebody else to share space with you in some form. Even the hermit's got to have, like, you know, literally like somebody to hang with. You don't have to believe me. You have to find yourself that somebody exactly into the lovers here. You see? Exactly into the lovers here. Even the hermit needs a lover. Believe me. Free yourself is what he's saying to me into this growth here and this higher fence. You know, some of you may be dealing with the Taurus or one yourself. Is that growth? It's the only thing you can welcome on this journey here, and that growth, you know, believe me, into knowing your worth and then knowing it all. Quite frankly, me, I'm only worried about the High Priestess and the Empress, you know, as to how far I can go for myself. But I'm seeing it here. You know, you need everything to make a world. And I'm not seeing pentacles, if you feel me. A lot of you, you gave up your life, you know, for on this one journey here. Time to take it back. I'm telling you. You know, you should have impatience for the moment. You should not be patient for the moment. You know what these cards here are saying to me? Impatience is a virtue too. Time for you to get on board. A lot of you, you're living in illusion. I can't even lie to you. You know, like behaving like children, even in the flesh, and that there is a real problem. You don't have to believe me. And Spirit is saying to me, you've said it all, T. Impatience is a virtue at this point here, and you want to grow from it, you know, instead of living in illusion like a kid. That's the message. No pentacles. Me, I'm about the pentacles for the moment. You don't have to believe me. I need to see what's under the sun. Didn't I tell you the pentacles on me? That's what I'm about. Somebody here, you gave up everything on this twin flame journey. Part of it, you were supposed to let it go, believe me. But when you back to reality, back to yourself, yeah, it's the one energy you have to go for. Believe me, you can have it all. If nothing from the strength, you know, that this journey has taught you. Expansion. Believe me, you take all of the pain, all of the literal or spiritual blood, sweat, and tears that you've encountered on your journey, but most likely on your twin flame journey, and you make the best out of it. It's not even the best. This one here is everything. That's what I'm choosing. You have to transcend from your divine masculine himself. And you know, believe me, my hands are shaking as I'm trying to put these cards together. Like, he doesn't want that. If you feel me, you don't have to, believe me. You have to transcend over the experience of him to be like, my love, you're mortal. You're just like me. Yeah, well, let me enjoy my life while I got one, and you can make whatever decisions you want on your side. I am not going to be affected by it anymore. You know, that's it. And then this union card comes, like, please, I don't even have to understand or explain this. I don't know. Me, I'm on this journey just like you. When I figure it all out, you will figure it out too. Believe me, with me, I mean, by me, I mean, by that. And if you know, if somebody knows something that I don't know, please email me. It's simple, but you know what I mean. It's like this union is promised to you. And even if you transcend the energy of the masculine, that's exactly the energy that you're going to be receiving either way. It's like you and him. But me, I'm not worried about him. It's more this union that I'm worried about, quite frankly, with my Lord and with myself, because I know then that he cannot take it away from me, if you feel me. And if he can't, nobody can. Yeah, that healing. Oh, this one, I have to start being real. Parts of it are always neglected, or parts of this one here are always like pushed to the side. My healing was never ever complete until, you know, I transcended over him, like, completely, to the point you don't have to believe me, I don't want you anymore. That there will complete my healing, and it's very easy, my love. Not everybody can see your reality, but if you turn your head around to see, you're going to see, you know, your reality, my loves, even into that magician. Part of it, we are a magician too. Though me, I know I'm not a liar, but you know, one can lie to oneself into being like, you know, I've pushed it as far as I could. It is not true. Just looking around, I know I can do more. There is always more to do. But this here is like next step for you. Push the healing, push through. And I'm telling you, the Scorpio season is going to unlock that for you. Yeah. Always something you can change. And Spirit is saying to me, your healing is not complete for most of you. Stop worrying about him. Your healing is not complete for most of you because there's still some things that you can change about yourself. And you can feel the energy, or it's like the energy of the moment, definitely. Like, you know, I chew into that Taurus energy. And I can see Sagittarius here too, but Sagittarius, they're the ones, their world is going really to be rocked. You don't have to believe me, because Sagittarius does not want to grow. Essentially, you will be forced to. You don't have to believe me. A lot of you have come to the same point like me. And Spirit's saying to me, it's the energy. I don't care how many of you, you know, get this message, because me, there's an energy, you know, shielding me from like expressing my light. And if I figure out that this one here too is a doing of my masculine, then, you know, it's done with him. Not that it's not already. But if it's him doing this to me, oh, why would I want you? Me, I want everything, not you. At that point, moment in time, you know, you be like, you know, I gotta do some, I gotta do better, I gotta, you know, get myself together. You don't have to believe me. You're going to feel just like me. I can see it. You're going to see. You're going to receive an energy that's like not making you well, and be like, you know what, this is the energy that you've been receiving so far. I'm telling you, a lot of us, we're going to be rejecting that one from now. Like masculine, whatever you're sending me is not making me well. So it's saying to me to be continued, this one energy here. And most likely, the advice for the moment, don't try to channel your masculine's energy. And me, I can see it for myself. I'm a tarot reader that I can't, it's not I can't, but really reading for myself is not part of my game. I don't really like it. But back then I used to, at least. Oh, now, my loves, when my day is over because of this one Pentacles energy that I'm chasing, yeah, I go to bed. The tarot reader has packed her cards, when it comes to her. And I know my DM does not like it. But if I were you, I'd try to do the same thing. Stop trying to channel his energy. Do you know this manifestation here is what I've been trying to tell you from the get-go? Stop trying channeling in reverse. You feel me? You're giving him manifesting energies, depleting yourself from those. So you're over there chasing dreams that will never happen, and you're putting your all into it. He's doing nothing and banking off of your energy. You don't have to believe me into this one duality here. Hi, Guardian Wolf, into this one duality here. Union is only this line here, but you gotta respect your person's nature, because me, he will have no choice but to respect mine. And black is white and white is black, if you feel me. So this one here is my side. He's mixed, he can keep the other side. Whatever it is, I'm in the positive. I'm not like you, masculine. And I can tell you that, don't trip, my loves. This here is just channeling, focusing on myself. So you'll force him to focus on himself. I'm telling you, it's an energy thing. You don't have to believe me. You give him everything he needs, and it's taking him from you, like, gladly, if you feel me. This is the song I'm hearing in my head today from Just Stones. Shout out to all of my people from the UK. You had me, you lost me. Yeah, that's that song, taking it back. I'm taking it back, taking back my life. Spirit is saying to me, you must accept the growth. We've gotten that message earlier, but somebody is rejecting it, and it's your masculine. And if you follow his energy, it will be you too. Somebody's got to grow here. Really, really. Otherwise, you'll never see the day. And Spirit's saying to me, authentic truth. Otherwise, you'll never see the day that you've been praying for. You don't have to believe me. If you don't grow, you'll never see the day you've been praying for, is what Spirit is saying to me. And I'm getting the message like loud and clearly. And exactly into this one High Priestess here. I couldn't see that card, but me, you better believe me, F my masculine. And it's deeper than that, because, this one, letter is nothing. Me, I want everything. I don't want just him anymore. And actually, he's not here. Well, let me get it all without him. So it's saying to me, no growth, no results. No growth, no dreams come true. You better catch it and take back your life. You lost me, masculine, what can I say? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I just supported you, my loves. Take care of your life and anything you can accomplish in this life, and don't let your masculine have the power to make decisions, silly ones at that too, that can affect your life so greatly. You have a life. That's the support. Trust your path even alone. There's a mission here. You support him only if you allow it. As long as he rejects the healing, just like you are for some, me, I don't approach him, because he's the king of wands. He will burn me. So I'm staying home with my folks and my Lord and everything. You don't have to believe me. You support him in this life here into, creating heaven on earth. You're part of that feminine, and most likely, some kind of angelic, energy is flowing through you. And if you cannot have it with everybody or for everybody, believe me, you got it for him, if you feel me, to help him or like complete him or whatever it is. Absolutely. but only when you accept the healing. And I would know because you'd be right here, beside me. Period. You're here to save him in some form, the initiation. I know you would be ready for your own healing and whatever it is that I bring to you. He can't do nothing for me, but I can do a lot for him. You don't have to believe me. That healing energy, what you gonna do? Give me your demons or something is not happening. I would know that you would be like properly initiated when you're a reality in my life into this like 10 of Pentacles here. So it's saying to me, I'm taking care of it. Well, no problem. But me, I'm not a fool, even to my own spirit, to my own God, if you feel me. I'm not a fool to him. Because what's the purpose? If, I know he's wise, yeah, then I know I have to step up my game in any shape or form. He's saying to me, I'm taking care of it. Well, I'm taking care of it too. And what I'm going to do, this energy cannot impact my daily or my life. And if you pay attention, the feeling he gives you will make you feel like everything else is jammed in your life, if you feel me. And that's not the case. It's going to make you feel cursed, because of him. It's going to permeate like every other aspect of your life. That's the masculine for you. So yeah, sure, spirit, you're taking care of it and all, but him, until he manifests, I know he's an illusion, period. I'm about that 10 of Pentacles now. What can I get out of this life here? Because I only have one life in this form here, if you feel me. My soul is calling me to step away from this guy, quite frankly, period. I can't even sugarcoat exactly. Don't dim to fit in. I'm tired, me. I'm trying to, not to offend everybody. This is not anybody. This is not who I am in real life. The only thing I won't offend you with, whatever is about you, your intimacy, or your beliefs and stuff. But everything else, let me tell you, you should be repulsed by the guy because he's not you. It's like, we can't compromise this thing. I will not come to the side. There's no way. Me going to the dark side now. Never. You worship the devil by yourself. But Spirit is saying to me, my mission is to bring you back, to the right side of things, if you feel me. Only then. I'm not doing my light for anything or anyone. You're masculine in the form that they are, that magician energy. Thank God, the devil is not here, but damn near. That's who they are. And I have to break the chain from him. It's the only way I can see this thing through, whatever it is that I want. And me, I'm reconsidering the whole thing. Like, do I really want him? The only question I got is like, Lord, why him out of all of these men on the face of this earth here? This the one you chose for me? I'm baffled. The more I go about it, the more I'm baffled. But into this one, break the chain here. You already know. You already know how I'm going to live this thing here. Personally, how I want it. My masculine and I, we can be friends. We can be then true twins and the whole physical parts of things, because of things like from the karmic in them. You're a particular soul if you can completely recover from that, believe me. And if you can, email me, please. Stop overthinking, keep facing my true north, your true north. You're already doing it. You will see, you'll be repulsed by this guy here. Into knowing this mirror is deep, he's going to tell you, it's always like, we are mirroring. Mind, he's telling me I'm not like him. It's beautiful. That's what I want for myself. I don't want to be like you, masculine. And if so, me, I'm telling you, I've given you the whole tea. The only thing I want from this guy, I'm going to teach him how to go back to a more natural way of life where he can feel like a human being again. And he's from Brazil. You're gonna have to bring me to this jungle and to this like untouched kind of people and leave me there and make sure I'm protected for a month or a year or 10 years that I'm going to spend there. That's what you got for me. That's all I want. I don't want him to be with me, but to take me to the depth of his culture so I grow and I give him a little bit like, here, be human again. This is the deal for me. I know who I am and you're not like me, masculine. What lights you up? whether we're together or not, whether I accept this union or not, whether I see this union or not. Me, I know for the rest of my life, close or far, which why they're not lying is truth. You're never separated. Close or far, near or far, real or not, yeah, you're always going to light me up in some form, masculine. You are. I'll grant you that you're my twin flame. Whatever you do in your presence, or more so, even in your absence, you move me energetically, and I hate you for that one. By doing that, you force me to align my life. And I'll always thank you for that, because me, I'm a real one. But I'm learning to have boundaries when it comes to your energy too, because it's not the right one, it's not the good one. Birthing a new age, absolutely. Taking back my life, knowing who I am, setting these boundaries onto you. As to today, I am not like you. I'm not going to go towards your madness, but you can come towards whatever it is I got. Believe me, that's simple as that. No more bad days over my masculine. And believe me, once you start feeling like that, you're not going to feel like you're cursed or anything. Somebody said something, please don't take it the wrong way, but it resonated with me. It's like, they say, so they say, because what they say is not really what was, if you feel me. But like, Jesus Christ never had anybody, never had like a woman, or got married or this and that. Like, who could possibly fit him? You have a particular soul, only a particular person can fit you, if anything. That's how you have to see it, which is why you have nobody and they do. They're common, and it's time for you to accept that too. So that to be continued, into the Scorpio energy, and I'm going to speak it out now. You'll hear it from me again, until the remainder of this what you call it, Scorpio season. You can have the 20% discount, anybody, for personal readings, because my loves, I know this energy is real. It's making everybody go crazy quite frankly, but innerly, and me is getting through me. I need to, it's not need to, but into whatever this thing here is pushing me to be, or yeah, then let it be it. Then I'm happy, and I'm ready for it, to be continued. Yeah. I hope that you have enjoyed this session. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to book your readings if you're feeling low for the moment. It's normal. You'll get to have your 20% discount. Yeah. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. So, hi, my loves. How are you? Okay. Oh, hi, Angie. Yeah, we're going to do this then. You have to give me a second. I hope you're doing okay, Lion Heart. I know this is early enough for you, yeah. But it's true energy. I can even see it here. Don't underestimate this guy. You have to see the reality about him. Otherwise, like, you think what the creator is putting in front of you is an illusion. Yeah, the illusion is greater than that. It's a real matrix, if you feel me. So you're thinking, you control stuff and everything from the moment you wake up, and even when you're sleeping, it's like spirit is orchestrating this whole thing for you, twin flame included. And me, I'm tired of the misery. I'm coming out of it, and his energy, ever since I connected, these guys, they can make you ill, they can make you gain weight, they can make you lose weight, they can make you feverish, they can make you sweat from a distance, my loves. They can make you have like hot flashes, they can make you feel cold, like really the whole, they can inspire any kind of reality to you. Me, I'm amazed sometimes, and quite frankly, I don't want to have that kind of power on anybody. Therefore, let's be the chasers, my loves, in some way, like the dreamers, the believers, if you feel me, instead of having that kind of power on people.